Black Lives Matter. I want to raise my boys to become men who may have those hands but would rather fight using verbal intelligence, positive actions, or simply a pen. I want them to be free, but I need them to be safe. I want the target symbol on their backs to be removed and erased. I want my boys to play outside without worry or fear. I want them to live full lives and only natural causes to take them away from here. I want them to fear no man, not their peers, and not the police. I want them to know that they can go and they can come back in peace. Not pieces, not corpse, not stereotypes. I want them to go to school dances and ball games and make it back home safely at night. I want to erase "am I next" from their eyes. I want them to know that they are future kings, even if this system won't even realize. I don't want to get that call that their hands were up or they couldn't breathe or they were hunted down when all they had was a pack of Skittles and an iced tea. I want them to be able to play with pellet guns because I could. I want them to go places stereotypes said they never would. They are not statistics or hoodlums. They are my sons. I want society to understand that they should not have to pay for the wrongs that others have done. I want them to be able to rest their little heads and feel safe knowing that they will not wake up ambushed or even worse, dead. I want them to be afforded the same privileges as everyone else and to only lose them because they messed them up for themselves. I don't need riches or fancy clothes and cars. I don't need to be able to give them the world or the moon or the stars. I only need to be able to keep them safe like I promised them I would do. And if you are a parent, I know you want the same thing for yours too. From my heart to your ears, from my fingers to your eyes. It may be hard to understand, but all I'm asking you to do is simply try. Their lives matter just as much as your children's lives matter. They're human too. Allow them to grow and to do the things that God intended them to do. Can you please stop shooting first and asking questions later? And while we're on the subject, can you please grant me just one more favor? If the time comes when you have to pull the trigger, can you please see that human being and not just another nigger? Can you please see your brother or your son in that casket? Your mother or your wife crouched over in pain? And for the sake of argument, can you please take the time to aim for a finger or a toe, an arm or a leg? You see, though I am proud, I'm not too proud to beg. Though this fight seems rigged and this system biased and unfair, I'm appealing to your parental side. See that child standing there. See that child growing into his wisdom. See that child as a man in his business suit with his phone and not a gun in his hand. Making plans for college, a wife, and kids. Going to work every day to provide for his family the same thing you yourself do every day. I'm not asking you to love him, but respect him as I have taught him to respect you. And if he's out of line, can you put him in the car and bring him home like he used to? Can we go back to the days when police used to serve and protect? Can we please go back to loving our neighbors and treating one another with dignity, love, and respect? Can we go back to No Child Left Behind and each one teach one so that the next generation isn't trying to solve their problems with a gun? Please don't get it twisted. I'm not asking you for your sympathy. I'm just saying it takes a village and, of course, a little empathy. I'm tired of seeing news reports of lost lives and dreams shattered. All races gathered together screaming out, Black Lives Matter.